circle during the compound. Like I said, they are a team that really play for the late game, but they're going to have to protect themselves against Elementrix who are coming in from behind, as Megastars are doing exactly the same thing against INES.
All the shots, this is the location which is actually good to hold on to if you're taking fights from a distance. Got a lot of dips, a lot of areas to actually heal up from. But if you get pushed upon that location, grenades are going to be your main threat. You got to be careful, and other teams will be trying to push, especially I'm seeing right now, Elementrix are going to slowly try and lurk in the background. So, Inez, despite looking good right now in that fight, they're going to be a little bit scary in the time being if the circle does shift a little bit more, or up north or to the east. They've got to just try and keep that in mind, and also just scout on the east, on the west. My apologies.
It's okay, it's all good, as VSG, Godlike, they're going to be engaging on each other with Marcos also coming into play, who have already taken down 2 teams. So Marcos, they're feeling confident. They're looking spicy. They want to get more kills. They want to close out this game with a fantastic result as VSG, Crawlers, and Godlike engaging on each other.
Things are going to get more and more sweaty, but I want to see, Hype, the team that I said should rotate a little bit earlier away from Yasnai because they got so much information, has rotated actually a little bit too late. So the Nepal team might actually struggle to find a decent position because right now they're going to be in the field, actually potentially taking a fight versus Fnatic. So keep out that on the scope. Right now we're going to have a picture-in-picture screen coming on through. Another fight happening on, I believe, Godlike. I can't really see the name.
Yeah, Godlike and VSG Crawlers, as VSG Crawlers pushing back the members of Godlike. We saw that engagement by Godlike that initially worked out, but VSG Crawlers were prepared and they were able to take down a couple of members of Godlike.
I'm a little bit unsure of Ines actually pushing up north here. The fact that they're giving all of the plateau of the forest open to a team to potentially overtake, and then they get gatekeeped if the circle shifts in an unfortunate event for them. I think they should go for maybe a little bit of a 2-2 split if they really want to get information. But back on over, here it is, Marcos Gaming. They're going to have one member knocked away. The dude is out instantly as Godlike. They're going to try and fight for that territory, but Marcos Gaming, they've got such a nice split coming out here. They can just surround a nice net and shut down all the teams to really rotate through this segment. So I love their position so far, as Synergy is unfortunately going to be taken out in 11th.
No, those are the teams that have already been eliminated earlier in the game. I know we get confused by it. It's cool. It happens. I've done it before, but now we are down to 10 teams, 30 players left. That's an average of 3 players per team, but there's still some teams with a full squad up right on your feed. It is Jaya Mara staying and holding on as a full squad.
There was one team that just got eliminated there because we went from 11th to 10th, so I guess that was, I would love to see a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure because that actually messed up my brain a little bit there. I mean, I'm not very smart by default, but this is actually really melting my head. So it's going to be okay, but be careful, you got Venom. It's going to be in the background of Hype. He's just waiting. That smoke is buying him some time. But the smoke is going to be wearing out. It's just a time factor added up. Great. Oh, the snipe's coming up on Paradox there with the Scar.
Nice.
And now, forcing the heal. But he's going to be in the blue potentially very, very soon. So he's got to move on forward. And the circle goes back on over to the plateau, which is why I mentioned Ines. They gave that position away. It might get stolen by Elementrix or even Soul in a matter of a few seconds.
Yeah, Elementrix have rotated. They actually rotated around Soul, avoided that engagement, took down his team. It was actually Team Camillus that got taken out in 11th place, if I'm not mistaken, so that they held on to the west side of the circle as Mega are pushing back Hype one by one. Just Venom left standing on the cusp of the hill. He's actually peeked up. It means that he's been spotted, and that Paradox gets the end of him, and Hype goes down.
Oh man, that actually scared me. I thought that hospital was actually not going to connect. But Mega Stars, they get it. That's their second kill. I thought actually had a little bit more in that fight, currently, but they did get some job done. Congratulations to them. Now Marcus going to be good for the engage. Get the nice snipes through with a mini 14. Going to go above damage. We're around here. You want to be careful. But they're surrounded by roads and they got a compound. This is one of the better positions, at least for this circle specifically, for Marcus Gaming if they take it under control.
I don't get why Soul kind of pushed in so heavily into the middle of the circle like that, because he didn't have a full squad up, and they paid the price by going out in 9th place. Bit of a bad execution from them. It had gone against them. They had to disengage away from that, and they paid the price as Fnatic also go down. So 6 teams left, to 20 players standing. VSG Crawlers eliminated just like that at the drop of a hat.
John Mara, they make it through, but I said it, the compound so far of Marcos Gaming is huge utility. But I like the fact doing this, they tried to reclaim their old territory back for themselves. This is what they need to do. They wouldn't have to done if they really went for a 2-2 split. But here it is, Megastar. This is maybe their opportunity to shine. They got 2 kills, they got Vexy already down, so they got 2 down away.
Yeah, but
Megastars.
The high ground by INES and the distance.
They're so good. They're so good at Ethereum.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
Grenades. I love it. But Ines, now the confirmation also Megastar. The 2-2 split that came out from them is actually pretty good. So now at least they got a position to hold on to. But all the other positions are high ground. How are they going to defend this?
Oh, actually, my apologies. I thought Team Tamillas were out. They were actually still in play. My apologies. One player is left standing for them. He's just proned his way through. He's proned his way through so much to the point where not even we can see where he is. But he has now been spotted. He is going to be on the cusp, on the edge of the circle down the southwest side as Jamara hold on to a tiny brown building as they just try and stay down the south of the circle.
Elementrix, they're going to leave the compound now because it's on the edge, and they've got to move on. We'll have to see what the circle's going to be good. As we see, unfortunately, Megastar taking a big F in this game. They'll be still in 6th position, still a great attempt. But now Danny finds the top 5 teams in this game. Ines, Elementrix, John Mara, Marcos Gaming, and Team Tamillas are still in this game. As mentioned, like Team Tamillas before they were out, but no, they still got one player on the board.
5 team block, 16 players. Jamara just trying to spread out a little bit as a full squad. Marcos, they're on 13 kills already, but they are outside the circle, so they have to push their way in. I can guarantee they're going to put it up a good fight to get in there.
Ines, they're already in. They're going to be controlling. This is a little bit similar to actually what we happened on that first game. You know, a little bit in the open, not many compounds remaining at the very end game, so you've got to try and get the position first. That's what happened for TSM Entity. They took control, They took the chicken dinner. Now the team that got that is Ines. Potentially, if it does happen just like last game, it would actually be going over to Ines, but now teams are going to rotate. Mr. Huge is going to be the unit pushing forward, and they will be getting some work done. But here it is, Marcus going to be joining the fight again. One member of Ines down instantly. If they eliminate them, it's going to be open room and open taking on that position in the center of the circle.
So 2 different play styles. Elementrix with the higher amount. The vehicles, they're going to push in with those vehicles and then use those vehicles as a way to protect themselves. Marcos just going to be a little bit slower moving in, but also a bit more calculated, spotting out who is rotating in so they can play around that. So great play styles coming out from those 2 teams in particular.
I love the position of John Murray. They're not getting involved into the fight, and they yet got a dip to play around. They're not getting pressured, and they're going to leave all the other teams ready to fight each other currently, which I think is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
So it's also a little bit similar actually coming out from Marcos Gaming. They did the exact same rotation. They got a little bit more high ground, and that means that they can actually take the fight versus Giant Mara, and that's going to result in that first knockdown resulting in their side. But you got to be careful. Bandriv is still in the location, and they got to be careful of their next move because that could mess them up pretty heavily as they do finally scout out that last member, and that's going to be unfortunately the end of Team Tamillas taking 5th position in his 3rd game.
4 teams left. It was a great run by Team Tamillas to end up in 5th place. That's a nice amount of placement points, nothing to be sniffed at. But now it's going to come down to these 4 teams, 14 players. Marcos still holding on, has 13 kills in their side, in their back pocket. They're going to look to try and push back Jamar, but Jamar, like you said, have the dip that they can play around.
The circle, this is going to be the most impactful circle of this entire game, Imperium. Where might go, the team might actually just secure that chicken dinner. But you know what, Ines, despite having so many teams having an angle, them still surviving. I'm extremely surprised, but maybe I cast a curse myself to get the intel. Elementrix after selling kills, they're looking for blood, they're looking for more, but here it is. You know, Marcus Gaming, they've got to try and roll down. They were trying to take the fight against Giant Mara, but they're struggling right now, and they have to give that position away. But the circle, here it is, 3-2-1, and it goes over to Elementrix. They can take control of this entire game.
Yeah, although Mr. Huzu has been knocked down, so don't be too aggressive, right, Shigar? Pushing back Marcos, that's good, but don't be too impatient. Wait for the team to come near you and push them back at the same time. It's always going to be tough because you've got multiple teams around you. Still another 11 players on the board as Shigar is going to look for the last player of INES.
Granada is going to be coming out. I think it won't get knocked, just a little bit of damage potentially. Oh my god, they see Syria in the background of Marcos Gaming. That's an instant knockdown. I mean, one pick sort of place, they're going to laser that down. They're going to mow it down instantly, just like if it was a piece of grass. But now Machine also got scattered away. Hugh might secure that kill. Hugh will get that extra juicy point. We'll have to wait and see. But here it is, 4 teams remaining, and we still really don't know who can take it. But Elementrix, they're taking control, putting so much pressure with those DMRs.
Okay, so Max Cash, he has to move in right. He has to go down the dip of the hill. The second he disengages away from that smoke, that's going to be him out of it. But all the while, John Mara trying to make a push. But Badriv is ready and gets a knockdown.
And he's got the Groza, actually. I don't know if it's from that crate specifically, but man, that Groza at this stage is a clutch, absolute insane machine. As it is, Elementrix up to 12, they're looking for more. And there's going to be Marcos Gaming eliminated in 4th position. 3 teams in it still in play with Jaimara and Elementrix. They taking control, and they want that dub.
So you got 4v2v1, but Mr. Uzu gets knocked down, Namji gets spotted out, and that's the end of Yamar. It comes down to a 3v1 between INES and Elementrix.
Really got time. I would say put off the rest before going for the fight. On top's got to... Oh, okay. That was a little bit scary. That charge just about to kill. Pedro of NSB is going to be remaining alive. But as I said, take
exactly
your time. There's no reason to rush. And you got the high ground too, which is huge. Grenades, if they still have it, could actually end the game here.
Well, here's the thing, actually. Okay, if they have like you said, if they have a grenade, that's going to be the end of battle. But being on the low ground in this very late game is definitely more of an advantage. And Puma Man just gets into you and say, look, I am taking control. I'm going to rotate around. I'm going to give you so many angles that you can't be spotted. But he gets out of the vehicle and he gets knocked down. But Badrev gets put down to about 25 health. But now Mr. Huzian on top, they have to engage. They have to take advantage of this.
Yeah, they have to go for the fight a little bit early, but that's okay, you know. Dodge is going to have actually even time to heal himself back up.
Wow.
And on top, they're waiting. The circle actually does shift in their location. See what? They just got to wait. I would not even go aggressive. Just wait for Badrev to really push your location, and he can just pick it up like it's absolutely nothing. This normally should be game. We all know that clutches can happen. And we do know that, you know, Ines, they've been playing so good on that position. How will he play around this? He's got the M4. He's got 40 bullets. That's enough for a clutch in a 1v2.
Believe the top 3 teams have got double-digit kills. That's how nice of a game this has been compared to the first Erangel game. A lot more spread out between these teams who are finding themselves in the top of this game. But now it comes down to these two. Elementrix, 2v1, and he peeks too much. He gets taken out, and Elementrix get their chicken dinner.
The Nepal team come out on top in just formidable fashion, and they take the dub on this one. 3rd game, 3 games so far, 3 different teams taking the dubs. I couldn't be any happier. Congratulations to them. Despite having so many teams from India in this game, having a Nepali team actually taking the dub is still always really nice to see. So congratulations to them. You know what? Really deserved. That position control was so good, and they let, like, every time a position was overtaken, one team was trying to aim for the center. Boom, easy shot.
Yeah.
Kills. They